Mr. President, the UN General Assembly have a specific date to officially start. The president of our country left this country far ahead of the UN General Assembly. Many have thought that the president had gone there to do engagements in the interest of the country. When you had the president of Sierra Leone, when you had the president of Ghana, particularly the president of Ghana, it was a day to the event that the president of Ghana left from Ghana to the United States. But the president of Liberia had gone way ahead. When the president arrived in the States, we did not hear anything that he did. What engagement? We didn't hear anything. But you have the president, Julius Maada Bio of Sierra Leone, had lots of other engagements. To the extent now, Sierra Leone has been able to benefit, while Liberia, the president of Liberia, went to the UN General Assembly way ahead. And what did he do? Nothing. Let me read you a press statement from the government of Sierra Leone. This is it. It reads that the government of Sierra Leone, State House, Office of the Press Secretary, for immediate release, Sierra Leone's landmarked US $2.2 billion mission, 300 energy compact, receives official endorsement, the largest infrastructure development plan in the country's history. New York, USA, Wednesday, the 24th. When was Wednesday? Last week. Wednesday, the 24th September 2025. It said, under the visionary leadership of His Excellency President Julius Maada Bio, the government of Sierra Leone has proudly achieved a major milestone with the official endorsement of its USD $2.2 billion mission, 300 energy compact. This endorsement was granted by the World Bank Group, the African Development Bank, and key partners during a ceremony held in the Global Forum 2025. A long thing. What did Joseph Newman Boakai, the president of the Republic of Liberia, do in the United States? We all know the UN General Assembly is something where world leaders, dignitaries, they meet, and opportunities are open. What did he do? You know, I saw the president smartly acting like he's having conversation on engagement with diaspora Liberians and everything. It's a very good idea. But what have you done with those of the people in the country currently in terms of business? When foreigners are enriching themselves in this country and Liberians are going through a lot, Liberian businesses are struggling. When the Ministry of Finance or government institutions are ready to get contracts, they took those contracts and gave to foreigners and deprived Liberian businesses and institutions. But you go there and you're encouraging Liberians to come and invest. How will Liberians come and invest when Liberians are no longer protected in their own country, but instead foreigners are the ones that are protected? Mr. President is totally lost. He lacks all it takes. He confuses his boss. When the country continues to run in this manner and form, it breaks everything down. Somebody will go again. I don't know how they are managing the president protocol or his diplomatic issue. You took another president that is way taller than the president of Liberia, and you allowed the both of them to stand and take photo. And you see our president, he looks like a labor to that person. But they are the people that understand governance. So in a diplomatic cycle, that's the reason why you have the chairs. You allow them to sit there and you use the two different flags. But instead, they allow the president to stand. And then they allow oh my God. Oh my God. But that is it. What is he bringing back to our country? Nothing. Tomorrow he's returning. They seen where he left. The only thing they've done for us, they use the taxpayers' money and bring nothing back to the country. When the hopelessness is getting high, when people are living in abject poverty, eating has become an achievement in this country. Yes, that's a disgrace. And Mr. President, let me say this to you. You need to dismiss some of the people around you. You need to. Because they're not doing you well. You can't take these kinds of people and continue to desecrate the sacredness of the office of the presidency of our country in this manner and form. Yeah, brother, that. How do you go? How can you do this to the president? President looking at one leg ball on his friend. But they said that when you talk, then they say, oh, you hate the president. Nobody hates anybody, but it's about the truth. Because a bunch of you that are in the government, only a few of you in this government understand what you're doing. A bunch of you are all hustlers and don't know anything that you want to do.